the southeastern United States is weathering snow and ice yet again a week after the region was slammed with hazardous winter conditions. 2 to 4 to East Virginia, as winter weather alerts were in effect Saturday morning from Georgia to Maryland as the storm moved out of the region. Cold temperatures throughout the weekend will continue to make for hazardous road conditions. In North Carolina urged people to stay at home due to dangerous road conditions and widespread power outages. The governor had issued a state of emergency ahead of the winter storm. North Carolina Highway Patrol troopers had responded to more than 1,500 calls for service and 945 collisions in affected areas since Friday afternoon, the governor's office said midday Saturday. Most were related to cars sliding off the roadway and becoming stuck or single-car collisions. Heavy rain caused flash floods in Pekalongan, Central Java, Indonesia on January 23, 2022. Heavy rain caused rivers to overflow, flooding thousands of homes, with some buildings destroyed by the force of the water. Residents were given little warning to leave their homes due to the speed of the floods. Areas close to rivers were affected more severely, as fast-flowing torrents ran close to buildings. Crops and produce near the flow of the water were destroyed as water levels rose. Roads were blocked by the floods with areas isolated and travel impossible. Landslides were reported as rain saturated the ground, causing further damage to buildings. Residents were advised to stay in their homes until the floodwaters subsided, with workplaces unable to be used. Authorities are monitoring the situation as it develops, with fears of more rain causing further flooding. U.S. man found dead surrounded by deadly pythons and cobras. A U.S. man has been found dead at his home surrounded by dozens of snakes, many of them venomous. Neighbors alerted police after going to the house in the U.S. state of Maryland and discovering him lying on the floor, apparently unconscious. When officers arrived, they found 124 venomous and non-venomous snakes including pythons, cobras and rattlesnakes. The largest was said to be a 14-foot Burmese python. Although they were in tanks, animal control experts were called in. After affecting everyday life in Karachi, Pakistan, a massive dust storm headed towards Gujarat and South Rajasthan and may continue to have an effect till the next 12 hours. Karachi was caught off guard on Saturday morning when a dust storm from West Pakistan disturbed everyday life, with visibility reduced to less than or about 500 meters. Dust storm or dust-raising winds in association with surface winds at a wind speed of 30 to 40 kmph gusting to 50 kmph is likely over many places of Saurashtra and Kutch, and at isolated places over adjoining Gujarat region and South Rajasthan. A strong earthquake registered by the A6.2 hit Fox Islands, Alaska, U.S. at 5:17 on January 22, 2022. The agency is reporting a depth of 42 kilometers is. The epicenter was located about 63 kilometers above Alaska, population 4491, and 1,330 kilometers SW of Anchorage, Alaska. There are about 5,000 people living within 100 kilometers. The USGS issued a green alert for shaking-related fatalities and economic losses. There is a low likelihood of casualties and damage. A strong earthquake registered by the USGS as M6.0 hit Kepulauan Tawlad, Indonesia at 2:26 on January 22, 2022. The agency is reporting a depth of 24 kilometers. The epicenter